Normally I don't really record videos this late at night because it's 2:30 AM, but this is kind of an emergency recording. My neighbors are gonna hate me for this, so I have to be a bit more quiet because, like I said, it's 2:30 AM, but this is kind of important. Counter-Strike 2 once again has a very game-breaking bug or exploit which allows players to have basically infinite amount of money. This was once again discovered by Poggu and Aquarius. Both of them showcased this over on Twitch, which is why I found out about this. I kind of had to investigate it myself a little bit because I didn't fully understand how this worked and it didn't work for me at first, but once I figured out how this kind of exploit or bug works with console commands, it became very obvious that this is very game-breaking and that I need to make a video about this to bring some attention to it. So let's take a look at this bug. As you can see, we have $4,300 and we're going to be buying one AK. Once we do this, there you go, we have $1,600, and let's keep on doing this because the game doesn't prevent us from doing this and we can buy as many AKs as we desire. There's no limit to this as long as the buy phase is still ongoing, and specifically for this showcase I chose a casual match so we have an extended buy phase. And as you can see, we can buy as many AKs as we want, which is once again kind of problematic because if we would throw a grenade in the middle of this, then the server would start lagging pretty heavily. But this isn't limited to AKs. Alright, so now we have enough money to buy an AWP. Let's do this really quickly. This works, like I said, not only with the AK, this works with basically any weapon from the buy menu and also the utility. It doesn't work with the bomb, doesn't work with other things like, as an example, the defuse kit, but with weapons that you can drop and buy, this can be done. And as you can see, we can buy as many AWPs. We only have $50 to our name, but we can buy it as many times as we want. Some of you may not be convinced yet and say, this is just fake. Which I guess is fair to assume, but I'm going to be showcasing you guys this also in a multiplayer server, but specifically in a casual match because I do not want to disrupt any official matches or any competitive matches because there's a rank at stake and people might get frustrated with that, so I'm gonna stick to the casual matches. As you can see, this also works for utility, and this is where the issue is going to start because we can buy as many smokes, flashbangs, incendiary grenades or molotovs as we want, and that is going to start lagging the servers, which is why I'm going to not showcase how this exploit is going to work. I feel like there's already enough tutorials for this specific issue, so I'm going to refrain from showcasing it. I hope you understand. And now last but not least, let's join a casual match so I can showcase you guys that this also works in quote-unquote official servers. Alright, so we joined our server, our casual match, and we're gonna do the same thing once again with the smoke grenades. You can also hear the reaction of the player in the server, which was pretty hilarious to be honest. I really enjoyed his reaction.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro?
Maybe he's going to find this video at some point, so hopefully this is going to kind of explain it, but as you can see, this works in multiplayer servers. This also works on third-party services, but I would highly advise you not to abuse this because some of you may remember what happened last time when people abused an issue like this. Even though it's just console commands, this is still a bannable offense for services like Faceit as an example, so don't abuse it, stay away from doing that. Even in regular matchmaking I wouldn't do this, and as you can see this works, like I said, with the same things. This works with the AWP, this works with the AK, this works with smoke grenades, utility in general, and it is a very problematic thing. Well, and I would say that concludes today's video. We've done, I would say, not a lot of good things today here. We've probably done a bit of harm to the casual match, but as you can see, this is a very big issue at the moment. I'm not entirely sure how these game-breaking bugs keep on happening with Counter-Strike 2, but I genuinely hope that Valve will have a fix for this as soon as possible because yeah, this shouldn't be happening in the first place. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.